Hi friends, welcome all to Eng-lane English classroom. Today we discuss 9th grade English, Unit 1, Lesson 2, Learning the Game Part 3. We have already discussed the first two parts of that excerpt, autobiography of from the autobiography of cricket legend Sachin Tendulkar. You remember the last part of the excerpt, don't you? Surely you remember that, I know. And what was it about? It was about summer camp at Shivaji Park, you remember? And when and where was the camp? It was at Shivaji Park, and there were two sessions, in the morning and in the evening. And who took him to the camp here? Don't you remember? Ajay. What they discussed while traveling to Shivaji Park? They discussed the nuances of batting, and that discussions or the conversations Sachin liked very much. Okay, why was Sir keen for him to change schools? You know, his school, that the new English school, had no enough facilities, so he wanted to change it, or Sir was keen for him to change his school. And which are the schools mentioned here? You know, first one we have already mentioned, that is the new English school, and second one is Sadasha Vidya Mandir. Okay, now you know all these things, and very nice. Now please look at the picture, dears. Who is this and who is that? What are they doing? Let us analyze the picture. What do you see there? There's a coach and a boy. Who is that? What is going on there? A practice is going on there. Who is that man? Okay, certainly you know, that is Ajay sir. What is he doing? He is giving training or practice for Sachin. Where was he working? Right, in Sadasha Vidya Mandir, we have mentioned, or it is there in the beginning of the excerpt. Now, Jenny was saying, did Sachin move to any other school? Sir was keen of changing school. We mentioned that. Did he really change to any other school? Did he leave the new English school and move to any other school? Let us see. We can read the next part of the excerpt, and we can learn everything about it. Okay, you don't forget to read with me. One evening, Sir called my father and put forward his suggestion. And it was in the room with my father at the time, and they both accepted that it was necessary if cricket was to be my priority. My father sat me down and explained that while he did not have any objection to my changing schools, I should do so only if I was really serious about playing cricket. I assured him I was, and so it was agreed that I should move to Sadasha Vidya Mandir, where Ajay sir was the cricket coach. All my excess energies were getting channeled into cricket, which acted as a kind of safety valve. My father always said that all he wanted me to do was give it my best effort without worrying about the results. In my first year at Shadashan, I played 55 practice matches during the summer of a break of 60 days. My summer sessions used to start at 7:30 a.m. and end at 4:30 p.m. My evening session would start at 5 p.m. after only a 30 minutes break. During the break, Sir would often give me some money to go and have a vada pav, a popular Mumbai fast food. Between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., I would have 5 more net sessions. Towards the last 15 minutes, Sir would place a 1 rupee coin on top of the stumps, and if I managed to avoid getting out, the coin was mine. In this session, every bowler in the camp would come and bowl to me with some 60 to 70 boys fielding. It meant I had to hit every ball along the ground to survive those intense 15 minutes. Winning the 1 rupee coin used to give me immense satisfaction and taught me how to concentrate even when physically drained. At the end of it all, Sir would tell me to run to full circuit of Shivaji Park with my pads and gloves on. That was the last part of my training, and I'd be completely exhausted by the end of it all. It was a routine I'd repeat right through my summer holidays, and it helped me to build up physical and mental stamina. Okay, dears? Very nice. Now, let us try to answer some simple questions. What did Sir tell his father? He suggested that Sachin would change school if cricket was his priority. You know that. Did his father have any objections to changing schools? No. When would his summer session start? And you remember that is morning session 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and evening session from 5 p.m. itself after only a 30 minutes break. What was the last part of the training? Okay, nice. To run 2 rounds of Shivaji Park with the pads and gloves on. How did it help him? It helped him to build physical and mental stamina. Okay, good. Now, here Sir was trying to encourage Sachin, wasn't he? Certainly, just as in Tarun's story, we have seen such an encouragement or motivation. Ramnarayan tried to encourage him or motivate him with some words. Here, how did he try to do it? Did it work? What was his father's role? What title can be given to this part? You think of these questions again. Okay? Don't worry. Let us read the paragraph silently again and you can get all the answers, and you don't forget to note the important words. Ready, dears? Okay, what can be the title? Sachin changing school and his cricket coaching at the new school. Okay, Sachin changing his first school. You remember the new English school in Bhadra, and his cricket coaching at the new school, that is Shabashram Vidya Mandir. Okay, now let us see the paragraphs again. Try to answer my very simple questions. Okay, when did Sir call his father one evening? What was it for? He put forward his suggestion. Who was there with him? Ajit was there, and Sir suggested Sachin's changing of schools. Sachin's changing schools, and did Ajit and his father accepted that? They accepted it, but it was only when cricket was Sachin's priority, the most important thing. Then, what did his father explain to Sachin? His father told him that while he did not have any objection to his change school, he should do so only if he was really serious about playing cricket. If he was really serious about playing cricket only, he would change schools. Then what did Sachin do? He promised him that he was, and it was agreed, that is Ajay sir and his father and Ajit agreed to move to Shabasham Vidya Mandir school. Who was the cricket coach there? That was Ajay sir. And what was Sachin's experience? All his extra or excess energy, more than enough or necessary desire, that is excess energies, were getting directed into cricket, and it acted as a kind of safety valve. How did his father try to encourage him? He would say he wanted Sachin only to do is, or he wanted or he expected from Sachin only to give his best effort without worrying about the result. It's a very important thing, yes. If when we worry about the results, then what will happen? There will be stress that may affect the result. That's why you do as you can. You don't bother about the result. That was the advice or piece of advice given by Sachin's father. Got it? Yes. Now, the first year at Shardashram, how many practice matches did Sachin play? 55 practice matches. How long was the summer break? 60 days. And what about the summer sessions? In the morning from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and in the evening from 5 p.m. to the late evening. Okay, and then how long was the break between two sessions? Only 30 minutes. Now, what was give him, and for what? He would give him some money to have a vada pav, a popular Mumbai fast food. Let us see what is that. Okay, that's also a kind of a rapport building where children usually like all these things. Yeah, such is only at that time he was only 11 years old. You know that. Okay, now how many net sessions were there between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m.? He would have 5 more net sessions, and the last 15 minutes was very tense. Why does he say so? Sir would place 1 rupee coin on the top of the stems, and if he managed to avoid getting out, Sachin could take that coin. So, and moreover, the problem is that every bowler in the camp would come and bowl to Sachin, and there were 60 to 70 boys fielding. So, he had to hit every ball along the ground to survive those 15 minutes. Okay, that's why it was very tense. Okay, now what gave him immense pleasure or satisfaction? Okay, winning the 1 rupee coin. And what did this experience teach him? It taught him how to concentrate even when physically very tired. Drained means very tired. And what was the last part of training? That is to run full round of Shivaji Park with his pads and gloves on. That was the last part of his training. And how did these things help him? They helped him to build up physical and mental stamina. Okay, dears, very nice. It's simple. You can read it again. It will be very easy. And now let us try to answer the scaffolding questions. You can do it yourself. Simply you can see that What was the condition laid by Sachin's father for changing school? We have already discussed that one. That is, cricket should be his priority. He should take cricket seriously. You write it on your own, and compare with the answers given in the notes. What did Sachin consider as a kind of safety valve? No need of explanation. How did the 1 rupee coin help Sachin to become a good batsman? Right? What helped Sachin to build up physical and mental strength? All this we have discussed, and you have to write it on your own. And if you feel any problem, you read the passage again. Then certainly you will get it. The sample answers are there, that's why I am not explaining. And you can compare your answers with those ones. Okay, those ones given in the notes. Okay, now let us discuss the paragraphs in detail. For that, let us see the important words. Put forward, that's a phrasal verb, that means suggest, nirdeshikkuka. Accept means say yes to or agree, sammadikkukka. Necessary, needed to be done or achieved, essential, atyavashyamaya. Okay. Priority, the most important thing. The first thing in the list that someone want to indicate, that is the priority. Priority means the most important thing. Objection means an expression of disapproval or opposition, or a reason for disagreeing. Assure means to tell someone something positively, to dispel any doubt. That means no doubt I will do that, to promise positively. That is a assure or a. Excess means exceeding a prescribed or desired amount, more than enough. Adhikamaya. Channel means when it is a verb directed towards a particular end or object. Safety valve means a means of giving harmless vent to feeling of tension or stress. Vent here means opening. That means a means of giving all the feelings and tension out. Okay, then it is very clear, I think. Now let us discuss. One evening sir called my father and put forward such. One evening Adhireka sir called his father and put forward, or he suggested that here it will be changing of schools. That will be about changing of school. And that time Ajit was there in the room with father, and they both agreed. They both said yes means agreed that it was necessary. It was to be done. If cricket was to be his priority, if Sachin's priority was cricket, he should change school. Then his father sat him down and told that while he did not have any objection, he had no any kind of disapproval to his changing school. He can change his school. He like it. There is no, he would not oppose it. But there is one thing. He should do so only if he was really serious about playing cricket. Then only he had to change the school. Then Sachin assured him, promised him that he was very serious about playing cricket, and so they agreed to change the school, and Sachin moved to Shradashram Vidya Mandir. There Ajay sir was the cricket coach, and all his excess energy were getting channeled. It was directed into cricket, and it acted as a safety valve. That means all his tensions or all his feelings or everything, they went out by playing cricket. Just as for Tarun, running was a safety valve. You remember? My father always said that all he wanted me to do, it was my best effort. That's a very important thing here. There's a positive stand from that father. That is, he only asked him to do as he can, his best, to work as he can. But there is no need of worrying about the result. Do what you can We don't bother about the result. If we do earnestly, certainly there will be the result. Okay, now let us move on to the next part. The words you see, break means a short holiday, session means a period devoted to a particular activity, manage means succeed in achieving or producing something difficult. This is vada pav. Okay, yes. Now see, in my first year at Shradashram, that is in the first year at the Shradashram Vidyananda school, he played 55 practice matches during the summer break of 60 days. Within 60 days, he played 55 practice matches. I think very simple, no doubt. And his summer sessions used to start at 7:30 and end at 4:30 p.m. You think of the length or duration of that session. Okay. My evening session would start at 5 p.m. after only a 30-minute break. Only 30 minutes was given as break for him, and then it resumed. During the break, sir would give him some money to buy a vada pav, which was a popular Mumbai fast food. I have shown you that image. And between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., he would have 5 more net sessions. And the last 15 minutes, sir would place a 1 rupee coin on top of the stump. And if I managed to avoid getting out, the coin was mine. That means towards the last 15 minutes, sir would put a 1 rupee coin on top of the stump. If Sachin wouldn't get out, he would or he could take that coin. That was a kind of motivation, yes. That is the answer for the question 2. Okay, in this session, every bowler in the camp would come and bowl to me. All the bowlers would come and they would bowl to Sachin. And there would be 60 to 70 boys fielding. That meant he had to hit every ball, strike, every ball along the ground to survive those intense 15 minutes. Survive, the meanings? Mean means intense. Survive means manage to keep going in difficult circumstances. And intense, highly concentrated. Immense means extremely large or great, especially in scale or degree. That means very huge, very large. Physically means more relating to the body as opposed to the mind. Sharirigama, drain means deprived of strength or vitality. Drained is adjective, that is very tired. Stamina means the ability to sustain prolonged physical or mental effort, all these things. Still, we have to know the English meaning, that's why I showed you. Then you see, it meant I had to hit every ball. That meant, that indicates that Sachin had to strike each and every ball along the ground to remind or to succeed in that intense 15 or hence 15 minutes, because he wanted to avoid getting out. Then only he would get that 1 rupee coin. Winning the 1 rupee coin used to give him immense satisfaction. When he got that, or he had got that 1 rupee coin, he would become very happy. And it taught him how to concentrate even when physically trained. It was at the end of the session, that's why he was physically very tired. Still, he could concentrate because he wanted to get that rupee coin, and I missed the. At the end of it all, sir would tell me to run full circuit of Shivaji Park with his spark and gloves on. That was the last part of his training, that he had to run 2 full rounds of Shivaji Park with pads and gloves on. And he would be completely exhausted, tired by the end of it all. It was his routine. He would repeat right through the summer holidays, and this training helped him to build up physical and mental strength or stamina. Okay, dears, very simple, dears. I think you have got and understood this. Okay, now let us see the main ideas. Only this one is there. Soon he changed his school to Shradashram Vidya Mandir, where they serve as the cricket coach and dedicated his entire time to cricket. I think no doubt. Now, dears, you see here Sachin mainly speak about changing schools because his present school did not have enough cricket facilities. You know that. You may ask, right, what you have to do is, as learners, what you have to do is, you have to compare the facilities available at Sachin's previous school and the new school. In this teacher, this is teacher, yes, teacher, new English school, there are these things, and Shadar Samidhyam school, there are these things, and you may add more. First, without looking to this chart, you may write it yourself, and after that, you may include some more points. Now, what you have to do is prepare a paragraph comparing these two schools. That is the work for today. Prepare a paragraph comparing New English School Mumbai and Shadasa Vidya Mandir, New English School Badra and Shadasa Vidya Mandir Mumbai. Okay, yes, you have to do that. Now, it's in Badra, you know. Okay, now what you have to do is please listen to it.
1p coin on top of the star. Whoever gets out gets to take away the coin. All you are thinking of is smacking that ball. I've got 12 coins, as valuable as any medal I've received in my life. My cricket career started when I was 11. Turning point of my career was...
Okay, yes, you have watched up to what we have discussed. Hope you have learned what we have discussed. Thank you for watching. Notes and explanations are there. Meet you again. Till then.